live. Right. Here today I'm training my shoulders. So might as well I just do this short tutorial on how to develop a bigger shoulder. Okay, so first of all, shoulder is one of my weakest point. Now you look at it, you think that this is my strong point. In fact, it is my weakest point is because I born with this pear-shaped body. Yes, I have a narrow shoulder, wide waist. Okay, even my wife right now is holding camera, she have to tilt the camera a little bit high angle so I can look broader. However, this is what you can do to train to get bigger shoulder that helps you to develop the illusion. Okay, so shoulders, how it works is 3 heads. The front shoulder, the front, the side, and the back. You get a nice complete round animation hero anime shoulder. Like you have to train these 3. Okay, so anything that trains the front shoulder is presses. It can be a push-ups. See, if I do a push-up here, it's contracting. More effective, push it vertical. Shoulder press, overhead press. Primary muscles, the front shoulder. Okay? Front shoulder. Side shoulder is anything moving to lateral. It's very direct. Side, lateral raises. For the side, lateral muscles. Side shoulder. This. You can do it with one arm. Hold on something. One arm. Most of us we do 2 arms. Save time. Okay, it trains the side shoulder. The last head, the last part, the most stubborn part is the back shoulder. So the difference with back and side is here, raising the side, the difference is the back, you need to lean back. Sorry, not lean back, lean over, right? Bend over, and do the raise. This trains the rear, we call it posterior, the rear, the back shoulder. So if you train these 3 heads, you develop a good solid shoulder. Now, here's the tip. Maybe up until now you're watching, you've been doing all these exercises and you already know these 3 heads, front, lateral, rear. However, you're still not getting the results that you want. This is the thing, because I see 80% to 90% of lifter, including me, we always do this. We always spend a lot of time doing shoulder press. First thing first, when it's shoulder day, after warm up, we normally go like 5 sets of overhead presses. Okay, then after that, what's next? Standing front raises, another front shoulder. And then after that, what's next? Arnold press, another front shoulders. And then after that, what's next? Perhaps maybe a barbell press, standing barbell press. So it is all front shoulder. Maybe only 1 to 2 sets of 1 to 2 exercises of lateral and bend over. So this is the problem. Most of us, including bodybuilders, we have over dominant front shoulder, but lack of the rear and lack of the side shoulder development. So if you want to build up your shoulder, I would say try to reverse your sequence. Reverse your sequence means maybe 90% of the time you start off with shoulder press first, and then lateral raise, and then rear delt, and then a shrug. Correct? Right? Now try to reverse this sequence. Not shrug, maybe. Shrug is considered the back muscles. Let's talk about shoulder. Maybe you can start with reverse flies first. First set, after warm up, start off with reverse flies. Put more focus. Okay, you can do the bend over version, you can do the lean over version, which is friendlier to a lower back, or the back delt. Lean over, chest on the bench, and do. Alright? Reverse your priority. Okay? Another way to reverse priority is maybe you can start with shoulder press first, but reverse the priority as in reverse the volume. Instead of doing 10 sets of front shoulder press, 5 sets is good enough. Move the 10 sets to the lateral raise or to the reverse bend over flies. So in that way, you will get more ratio, better ratio of balance. Okay, because in my opinion, the side shoulder and the back shoulder, they are very stubborn to grow in general. And lateral raise like this is a very unusual pattern. For example, like shoulder press, it's quite a common movement. When you lift something, when you do a press, push up, when you do like a bench press, you are already working your shoulder. Plus, if you've been adding some front raises, will be more way overpowered. So this is a very unusual movement, right? Think about your daily life. What else movement you would do like that? No, very seldom, right? But what you would do, this is easy. Opening a door, pushing something, lifting something, this is very common. Even jump jack is something like an overhead movement. Except jump jack, there's a bonus. Jump jack actually, there's a little bit lateral movement, which is good. So, this script is to inform you if you want to develop a shoulder, maybe it's nothing wrong with your genetic, but something wrong with your priority. So if you want to develop a big side lateral shoulder to look wider, put more effort, put more volume on the side shoulder, alright? Intensity wise, how heavy you should go. For this case it's different. For this it's different. Exercises like shoulder press is recommended to go slightly heavier because this is a compound, this is a big movement that your body are basically designed to lift heavier than other exercises like lateral raise. Lateral raise is a small movement. So shoulder press, you can actually go quite heavy. But the word heavy doesn't mean that it's like anything below 5 reps unless you want to train for strength. So shoulder press you can see easily 20 kg. I'm using 20 kg here. Compound exercise, you can lift heavier, right? You train strength, explosiveness, and muscle development. Okay, and another thing with this is people tend to go so much heavy and it feels good. It feels really good going heavy. Yes. But the thing is, people get overpowered front shoulder. Lateral raise, you can't go heavy because it's not a compound exercise. It is an isolation. Isolation means small movement. This is a small movement. You see, just like 5 kilo is pretty good enough. If I do 20 reps, my shoulder already burning. And this, you can do higher reps. 15 to 20 reps. Nice and easy. Once you feel the burn, carry on for another 5 reps. And then put on the weight. You can just chill a little bit. Resting time, don't need to rest too long. 60 seconds is good. And then move on to the second set. Same goes to bend over reverse flies, right? You can't go too heavy. Anything too heavy, you will start to use your lower back sheath, or your back will start taking over. Alright? So this is how you develop a good shoulder. And any question? No question, right?
When is your next live exercise?
I'm actually planning tomorrow. So for your information, maybe different country, different time zone. Today is, just let me check. So today is 24th of August. Tomorrow, 25th of August, the time of, let's put it at 6 p.m. the time of Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore. I'll be going live workout, right? So if you're watching this right now, bookmark, mark down your calendar. Mark down your calendar, 6 p.m. GMT plus 8. The time of Malaysia, the time of Singapore. The time of India, I think is about 3:30 to 4 p.m. I'm not sure, right? But the time of Malaysia, 6 p.m. tomorrow, 25th August, I'll be going live exercising, right? Those exercise that get you sweat and actually burning calories, right? However, this stream is all about muscle building, right? It is very important to train with weights. Although my channel, my page, I post a lot of body weight, is because body weight is can be done by everybody. right? And during this pandemic, during this lockdown, I think it's pretty much more important for me to share body weight. It's very important to train with weights because this is how you get stronger to the next level, right? But it's not compulsory. Just give it a try, right?
Should we do every set to muscle failure?
No, right? If you go failure every set, you can't carry on. It's good. You go failure, it's heavy, right? But let's say you go to first set, you go failure. Second set, you will struggle. Maybe you'll fail even faster. So your goal here is to get the balance. You can't go failure too fast. Muscle building is very similar, like a hybrid. It's like a sprint and a marathon combined. You get muscle building, right? But if you only go for sprint, failure, you're only developing strength and maybe not even strength. You will get overtrained also, right? So I would say the last set or the second last set, go failure. First, second, third set, maybe not.
What about back of shoulder, rear delta?
Rear delts. So like I say, anything involved in front, side, back, rear, posterior, back. So how to do this is find anything you can pull like this, right? It can be a towel, add resistance and pull. This trains the back shoulder. Or you know the gym, the pec deck, the one that we train chest, right? You do it, you reverse in the pec deck. This trains the rear delt. And with dumbbell, if you do this, you're not training your rear delt because normally going against gravity. Like this, you're only working your front shoulder. So you gotta bend over and do. Right? So the tip to train your front, your back shoulder is try not to pull too high up. When you pull anything too high up, your lower traps, your rhomboids will take over, right? Unless it is your back dip, right? Unless you want to add as a bonus, you want to train your back in your shoulder, then you can do this. However, to me, when it comes to shoulder, it should be shoulder. It shouldn't be anything else, right? Okay, so I got one last tips, and that is, for me, whenever I train shoulder, right, shoulder, in my opinion, although there are 3 different parts, my schedule for shoulder day, I will normally don't just train shoulder alone, because shoulder is a very small muscles, right? They are small muscles, so if you use one whole day just to train these 3 heads, I would say might as well add something else, right? You want to make your workout more productive. So what I normally do is, during my shoulder, especially like a lateral shoulder, yeah, sun. Okay. So like a lateral raise. So normally I'll go like after 20 reps. After 20 reps, for example, I feel the burn. I hit my almost my failure, almost my max. Nice and easy. And after that, when I'm done, I'll normally add my abs. Right, I will do abs in between, doing a knee tuck, right, like this. Right, it can be like this, or it can be a leg raise, straight-legged raise, or it can be a hybrid combined. But I love doing this combined. Right, although this live stream is about shoulders, still making it the most in your workout. Try to combine other muscle group. Right. The only thing that I wouldn't combine is doing big muscle group like chest and back. Right. If you add together with your, if you do shoulder and then you do chest, there will be a problem because your chest you wouldn't be able to push hard because your shoulder is already fatigued. Questions?
How to make lats muscle? I tried doing pulls up, but it seems not working.
Try doing what?
Pull ups.
Lats. Pull up trains your legs, but maybe pull up is not effective enough. Do some bend over rows. Bend over row. Go to the gym. Do leg pull down. A leg pull down machine is very similar to a pull up, but pull up is very body weight. So pull up alone don't just train your leg. It trains a lot of the forearms, a lot of your stability, your core, even your lower body. So when you go on a leg pull down machine, you can get to sit down and be more focused. So work on the mind-muscle connection. Make sure your back is doing the work every rep. Okay, so that's pretty much, guys and girls. Most important is implement this. And once again, tomorrow, 25th of August, 6 p.m. the time of Malaysia, Singapore, or GMT +8, I'll be going live. Workout at home over here. Shirtless, yes. Follow along, and yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Keep training, and I'll see you in the next. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye bye. Peace.